anybody is missing, they will get it for the recording session from the YouTube or like from the WhatsApp. Okay. So thank you once again for connecting this Oracle Fusion SCM Functional Consultant Day 2 demo session. Okay. So today's our agenda and discussion on this task list, roles and responsibility once you are joining for any IT company as a SCM functional consultant. Right. What is your roles and responsibilities? What are the functionalities you need to perform in the application level? So that we'll be discussing into this today's session. And one more is for different types of SCM roles. How many types of roles in the Oracle Fusion supply chain management once you are joining any IT company? What is your roles? Right. How many roles are there? Right. So, and training content. What is the syllabus copy? What modules? In the modules, what are the topics which is coming into your training? Complete throughout the 3 months of training. And what is the Oracle Fusion logins? Right. Which application level you need to work on that? How you need to log in? And a simple test case yesterday we did for this, right? A Flipkart related watch, smartwatch. Let's create one item and make a simple transaction. Right. You can understanding what is your roles and responsibilities and duties and the application level. Okay. And after that, so if you are joining this training, what are the accesses and services you will be getting? What are the accesses and services? Right. That's for the training accesses and services we'll be discussing on here today's session. And one more is for registration, course registration process and batch timings. You already know the batch timings. There is no second time discussion on this same time, 7:30 to 8:30. We don't have an alternative timings. Why? Because 8:30 to 9:30, there is a batch. Morning 7:30 to 8:30, already batch is going on. Right, morning 8:30 to 9:30. Okay, so this is only the batch. And one more is for this SCM Technologies, one of the flexible training institute. Right, the trainer can take care about all your queries. The trainer can take care about your roles and responsibilities. And if you have any issues, I will be take care about that. Okay, this is very flexible. Okay, for example, if you are joining this training, right, for 7:30 to 8:30 batch, you are unable to joining for 7:30 to 8:30 this batch. So we can providing you flexible, right? If next batch is starting with 8:30 to 9:30, then we can provide you. So we can allocating you, right? You can also join for 8:30 to 9:30. If morning batch 7:30 to 9:30, 8:30, there is a one more batch will be started for next week. Then you can also join for that batch. If you are not attentive this batch, you are joined, but you are unable to focusing for your time constraints, then we can provide you the flexibility to join in the morning also. Okay, we have a lot of accessibilities. We will discuss each and everything in this demo session. Okay, now let's come into the roles and responsibilities. What is your roles and responsibilities? For example, if you are joining, right, IT company as a functional consultant, what is your roles and responsibilities? Your roles is very clear. Your roles are very clear. Okay, if you are working on the implementation project, okay, implementation project. So implementation, nothing but, for example, the business is newly coming into this Oracle Fusion application. In their business, right, the ERP application is implemented on their businesses for the procurement, inventory, order management. Right, as a functional consultant, what is your roles and responsibilities? If you are working on the implementation project, very simple. 3 C's. 3 C's. 3 C's. What is 3 C's? Right. 3 C's. Right. 3 C's is nothing but simple. Right. One is for collection, right? Configuration and conversion. Collection, configuration and conversion. What you are collected? Whatever the business requirements are there. For example, business is asking, we have two inventory organizations, right? Two inventory organizations. Who is providing that information? Business can provide the information. That means you are collecting the information. Okay. Once you collected the information, the collection information will be configure the application level, right? ERP application level. So after configuration, if any data migrations are there, bulk data is there, you can do the conversions, right? So these are the three major functionalities you can perform. So implementation project is obviously it will be time duration is right 1 year, right? 1 year. So if you are joining this project, implementation project, what are the modules you are working? Which modules? The modules is inventory, procurement, right? Procurement. Then order management. Then product management. Okay. Costing. You feel that, oh, 5 modules, single person, how can I engage? No, don't worry. Right. So if you are joining any implementation project, you don't need to work all these modules. You need to work any of 2 modules, either inventory procurement or order management or inventory, or product management or procurement, or costing or order management. But you're training on complete these modules. When you are joining any implementation project, you are not supposed to work all these modules. Okay, so you need to work any 2 of the modules. Or if you have a 6 years of experience, 7 years of experience, then organization will assigning you one more module, not all the modules. Okay, don't worry about that. So working complete 1 year of your project, working any 2 of the modules, If you are perfect on this training, these 2 of the modules, your daily work is very easy. Your daily work is, okay. So I'll just giving the best example. Your daily work is minimum 2 hours. 2 hours or 3 hours, maximum 3 hours. So what is your duties over here? Your duties are very clear, right? Collections, configurations, conversions, or testing, right? Okay. So if you are good at for the training, okay, your duties are very clear, 2 to 3 hours, but your working hours is 8 hours. So this much of simple work in your implementation project, but this is for 1 year project. 1 year project. Okay. So it's very good project. If you are joining any implementation project, your duties are very clear. Collections, configuration. Configuration is nothing but setups. You need to configure the setups into the application level. As for the collection data. See, for example, you have started a house construction, right? So before starting a house construction, you are the owner, right? So you are providing the design to the builder. What happened? The builder or the laborers can do that designs. Based on the designs, they are collecting the data, they are collecting the designs and start the configuration. Configuration is nothing but construction. constructions. Okay, so that is what your duties. The business is providing the data. As you are the functional consultant, you need to configure the setups in the application level. So what setups are coming into the picture? So what is your navigations in the application level where you need to configure everything? I will be giving the simple and clear cut examples for every task. No need to worry about that, right? So my explanation is very friendly explanation, and the examples also I will be taking for the real-time examples. You can understanding better, right? Now, this is the implementation project related. Your duties are collections, configurations, conversions, or testing. Let's make a testing also, right? Testing. Very simple. The complete your throughout 1 year of experience, 1 year of project, you need to work on this task, right? So if it is a support project, this is a one type of project, right? Implementation project. If it is a support, if it is a support, right? Support project. Okay, support project. What is the next? What is the your duties? Your duties are very clear. See, for example, collections, configurations, conversions, and testings, and everything is completed. What happened? Next level, it is a production. Production, right? So the application and the production. Now let's like a Flipkart or Amazon. So they are implemented this ERP application in their businesses. As a functional consultant, you are completed your duties, and now Amazon is starting their business operations on the ERP application. So what is our ERP application? Yesterday we discussed, right? So now the Amazon is started their business operations in the Oracle Fusion application. Now, Oracle Fusion application level, if Amazon is getting any issues, right? Any issues, production issues, production issues. As a support consultant, this is implementation consultant. Here we call it as a support consultant. As a support consultant, what is your duties? Very clear. See, the issue is very clear, right? Production issue. Need to analyze the issue, right? Then finding the root cause, right? Root cause. So what is the root cause of this? And provide information to business. Information to business. Who is the business? Amazon. Provide the information to business. As for the business, resolve the issue. Resolve the issue. For example, let's take a simple thing. You are sending an amount on PhonePe, but it is struck. It is struck. Right. As a customer, immediately you are raising a ticket. You create a ticket on the PhonePe or Google Pay. What happened? The PhonePe team or Google Pay team is immediately working on that resolution. And they can provide the assurance to you. Yes, your ticket will be resolved within 24 hours. Same thing. If you are joining any support project, your work is same. Yes, your ticket will be resolved within 24 hours or as for the priority. As for the priority. Right. If you know how to implement the project, you know how to finding the root cause of the issue. You are the building construction person, right? Employee, you know where is the right different types of designs are coming. Everything you know about that house, right? Same way in the support project, you need to work on this. Need to analyze the issues and finding the root cause and provide the information to business and resolve the issues. Simple, right? So this support project duration is, what is the duration? Right. So duration is dependent on the business agreement. Duration depend on the business agreement, right? Why business agreement? It's a dependent on the business agreement. It will be like 3 years or 4 years, 5 years. If you are joining in the support project, that will be very good. Why? Because your project is good and you can work on very little. Only whenever the tickets are coming into the picture, you need to work on at least 1 or 2 hours. 1 or 2 hours. If you know the work. If you don't know the work, it will take more days for resolving the one ticket. So where you need to learn the work will be coming into this training. So in this training, we can provide you how to resolve if you are getting this type of issue, how to resolve this type of issues in the production level. So those things will be discussing on this training level. So now you are be perfecting 2 levels of roles. One is for implementation consultant, one is for support consultant. Along with that, right, there is a one more enhancement projects. Enhancement project. So what is enhancement project? For example, the simple. Let's take Amazon. Amazon warehouse is there in the Bangalore, right? Now Amazon people are implementing the warehouse in Hyderabad also. So previously Hyderabad is not there. Now Amazon people are implementing the warehouse or inventory organization in Hyderabad also. Right. So if Amazon people are implementing this inventory organization in Hyderabad, Chennai, or some other locations, right? So what happened? The new entities are coming again. The new inventory organizations are coming into the picture, right? So here you need to work on that. New configurations. Already what happened? The production level application is there, but they want to implement two more inventory organizations, So in such a scenario, you can work on that new new adding setups, right? New adding setups means inventory or business unit or legal entity, right? Or any products related, you need to work on. But this will be the duration of his. Duration is dependent on the project, right? Duration is maybe 6 months, sometimes 6 months. Okay, 6 months, not more than this. So this is a rotational scenarios are going on. Once this enhancement is completed, right, what happened? The IT companies are allocating for some other projects. Okay, there is a different types along with these enhancements. Rollout projects also there, right? Rollout projects. So rollout projects nothing but see previously this Amazon people and their production they are implemented only for inventory and procurement. Inventory and procurement. Now they want to implement new module, a new module. Right. What is that module? Order management. Let's take a order management. So previously they are not implemented in their productions, order management. Now they want to decide, yes, Oracle Fusion is a very good application. It's a very friendly. Now we want to implement order management also in our production application. Now, so this will be coming as a rollout project. It is also around duration is 6 months. Rollout projects. Now you can see how many types of roles and what is your responsibilities, implementation, support, enhancements, right? Rollouts. 4 types of, what is that? This is a different types of SCM roles and responsibility. Each project level, what is your roles and responsibility? Support project level, what is your roles and responsibility? Enhancement. So you need to add for the new setups in the application level. Rollout project, you need to implement for new module. So all these requirements will be provided by the business. You cannot take any individual decision, right? You are the functional consultant. You need to collect all the information from the business and make it for the configurations. So collection data for business, we need a minimum communication skills. Configuration related, we need a proper training related sequences for every module. Okay. Conversions related also coming from the training, testing also coming into the training, right? So analysis of the issues and finding the root cause and providing the resolutions, it is also coming into the training. If you are taking a training, you are completely eligible for all these roles and responsibilities. Either if you are joining for any support project, yes, you can perform your duties and roles and responsibilities very easily. If you are joining for enhancements or rollout, yes. So this training will be guide you completely, right? The implementation project, you already know. So this training is majorly focusing on the implementation configurations. Okay. So this is what your roles and responsibilities. Clear? Any doubts on this? That is the reason they are providing for lakhs of salaries for the functional consultant. These roles and responsibilities AI cannot be performed. AI cannot perform. So collection data cannot be performed by the AI tools. Why? Because if all the data is providing to the AI, what happened? AI will be start with the blackmailing that business. Yes, I know your process flow. I know your purchasing approvals. I know your orders related quotations, everything. Let's start with negotiations. The AI starts the business with business. Okay, that is the reason business cannot trust to AI tools for their business configurations. Their business configurations. So that is the reason I am emphasizing for that functional consultants jobs are very safe. There is no any AI impact. But what is my request is let's follow for the sequential training, right? So under the sequential training, you can get everything by step by navigations. So what is the business requirement, how you need to do the configurations, how you can test over that, how you can make the documentations, everything I'll be providing you a real-time business examples. Real-time business example. The first day demo, you observe that we'll take on Amazon, right? And explaining how the Amazon process flow is going on. In the same way, in the training level also, you will get it for the complete real-time project scenario, configurations, and requirements. This is what roles and different types of responsibilities. Okay. The next one is training content. The training content is there. Here you can see it's a PDF format. It's 6 pages are there, right? So complete your 3 months of training. 3 months of training. 10% of the technical topics are there. Technical means don't worry about that. It's a query related or programming related. Okay. This is a complete training content. Day by day, what is your topic? So what are the task list which is coming into the picture? Everything we are going to explain here. You can take module inventory 10 days, product management 5 days, procurement 20 days, order management 10 days, costing is 4 days. It's only for working hours. Okay, don't think about that. It's only for 2 months. It's only for working days. Working days. So that means it will be 3 months. And now what happened? The Redwood pages are coming into the picture, right? There is a lot of research and analysis needs to be required on that. So that is the reason it will take 5 to 10 days extra. Okay, that is not included over here. Some technical topics also there, right? So OTBA reports related customizations, roles and responsibilities. Okay, some technical related things also there. DFF creation, space compositions, right? Customizations. Technical means don't think about this is a completely functional training, zero coding. And coming to these topics one by one, right? So we are going to discussing in the first day for the functional setuping manager. As a functional consultant, what is your roles and responsibilities in the application level? How you can navigate, So what needs to be required to set up your task in the application level. So everything we'll discussing on this first day of the demo, first day of the training. After that, after that, user creation, user creation, how to create a user account. Okay, how to add the roles to user account. It's a very simple topic, 1 minute of topic, but that is the reason it will be. But the priority is very high, user creation. Okay, see, for example, if you are joining any IT company, right, immediately they are created a user logins for you, Teams logins, right? Same way, if you are joining the Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management Functional Consultant as for the business implementation project, they are immediately creating a user account on the server level, application level. So how it is there? That is for security concern, user creation. After that, enterprise structure. Enterprise means Amazon. Let's take Amazon. Amazon is the enterprise. How you can set up that enterprise in the application level? How you can set up? So that will be discussing into here. After that, inventory setups, right? Inventory configurations. Okay. So after inventory configuration, item configurations, product configuration. And Flipkart yesterday we see for that smartwatch, right? Like whatever the products are there from the businesses, right? That products, how you can configure in the application. So that will be coming into the item configuration level. Product, right? So after that, inventory material transaction. For example, Amazon Bangalore, items are there. But in Hyderabad, Amazon, there is no items, iPhone related or any items. How the material is transferred from the Bangalore Amazon to Hyderabad Amazon. So what are the configurations? What is the process flow? Where we need to process these transactions. So that will be discussing into the material transactions. There is a lot of material transactions are there in the Oracle Fusion Supply Chain Management, right? So that will be discussing into the material transfer. Material transfer, right? We have a miscellaneous transactions, transfer orders, movement request, inter-org transfer, one inventory to another inventory, sub-inventory sent from one sub-inventory to another sub-inventory. So there is a number of transactions are there. So we can see what are the configurations for this transaction. So end user activities. See, inventory transactions are end user activity. Your activity is to create items, create inventory organization, create enterprise structure. So end user, business user is doing the transactions. That is the business user responsibility. But before that, you need to test how it is working. That is your duty. You need to test, right, in the application level. After that, some shipping setups like carriers, trucks, railway, right, DHL, okay, ship related, airport related, shipping parameters, shipping setups. Then receiving setups. Receiving means if material is receiving into the organization, how receiving the material, what is the configurations that will be coming into the receiving. Then picking related, if somebody is create a order, as you are a customer, you create a order, right? How the inventory people are picking the material in the inventory. So that will be coming into the picking level. Inventory controls, lot control, serial control, lot control, expiration date, serial control. Your mobiles have a serial numbers. So where we can set up in the inventory level, that will be coming into the inventory controls. Some replenishment plannings. If, for example, Amazon Hyderabad level iPhones are coming as a shortage, immediately system is alert and getting the material from the different sources. That will be coming into the replenishment plannings. Accuracy methods, counting. Accuracy means if on hand level 100 quantity is there iPhones, on hand level, warehouse level, inventory level. If system level 99 quantity is there, one quantity, where is that? Counting methods, accuracy, that will be coming into the accuracies. After that, procurement is coming into the picture. So inventory is stock related, transportation related, transfer related. Procurement is purchasing related. If items are items are not there in the Amazon warehouse. Amazon is purchasing the material from the supplier, right? So what is the purchasing process? In the purchasing process, what are the configurations? Suppliers are the main entity, right? So if you are joining any implementation project, you need to work on the procurement level. First, suppliers, supplier configurations. Okay. So after that, approvals related, some accounting rules, right? If something is purchasing, we need accounting, right? Some accountings are responsibility. For example, your kid is asking for laptop, right? How you can purchasing the material? What purpose you are purchasing the material? Where we can record that from accounting rules. Some of the accountings are there. So where you need to record for your purchasing accountings, right? So after configurations are completed, again, inventory transaction, how the inventory transactions are there from one inventory to another inventory. Same way in the purchasing also, purchasing transactions are there. Right, here the requisitions, purchase orders, right? Some transactions are there. Agreements, agreements, agreements are nothing but, for example, Amazon is agreemented to buy a supplier. So whenever the iPhones are completed in my inventory, you need to supply these iPhones so and so price. So they are making agreement to the supplier. The supplier is shipping the material. Where we can set up that agreements? In the procurement module, agreement task is there where you can set up the agreements as per the business requirement. So these all things are provided by the business. You no need to put your brain lot of efforts on this. So business will be provided as for the business. Business don't know how to configure this. If business know this, functional consultant role is not required in the IT market. Business don't know, you are the functional consultant, you can configure that as for the business requirement. You don't know how to build the construction of house, right? That is the reason some laborers are there. Some employees are there for construction of house, right? They will take care about that. Okay. Now, coming to this, some receipts are there, right? Receipts will be coming. Receipts means some receiving mechanism, right? Some supplier is supplying the material. Immediately, they need a payment. How the payment will be processed. Some receipt types are there. Okay. After that, supplier portal. Supplier portal means like employee logins. Same way, supplier also logins is there. Right. How to create that logins, how to perform the transactions by using the supplier portal, that will be discussing here. After that, self-service procurement. If you are joining any company, for example, let's take if you are joining as a IT functional consultant in one of the IT company. You need some laptop, you need some antivirus related product. So how can you create a requisition? You directly call to your HR. No, I need a product. Can you send me this? No, right? You have some logins, right? So where you can create your requisition, right? So how the employees can create a requisitions by using the application level. So that will be coming into the self-service procurement. Self-service procurement. Self-service nothing but if you are ordering something in a hotel, what happened? You are going, if it is a self-service, you need to go to the counter and bringing that item, right? Getting that item. That is self-service. Okay. Same way self-service procurement. As employees, if they need anything, how to procure the material, that will be coming into here. Sourcing, negotiations, bargaining. One of the important tasks in the Oracle Fusion application, bargaining. Bargaining nothing but not be begging. Okay, it's a bargaining nothing but a simple. Say, for example, if you go to the vegetable shop, right? Obviously, we are doing that bargainings, right? If he is calling as a 40 rupees, let's give it for the 30 rupees. We can make it for bargaining like that. If you go to the Ameripet and asking for the second-hand laptops, they are calling as a 30,000. Sorry, 30,000. You can start the bargaining. Now I will be paying only for 20,000. I will be paying only for 20,000. Finally, he is not agree with your amount. You are also not agree with his amount. Finally, 23,000. How much you are saving? 7,000. Same way, company also negotiations, bargainings. So that will be the profit of organization. As a functional consultant, how to create that negotiations, how to process that negotiations, everything is coming into the negotiation process level. After that, supplier qualification. Supplier qualification, nothing but same exam. Exam. If you are joining any training institute or like a BTech or MTech, right? You have an exam, qualification exams, right? Same way. Supplier is qualified or not. If not qualified, then fine. What is the process? Supplier qualification. Okay. So everything is coming under the procurement. Now coming to the order management, one of the greatest profit of the organization. Sales is coming as a profit of the organization, right? So which module is take care about that? Order management. Under this order management, what are the configuration? Order to cash configurations, pricing related configurations. How to set up the pricing? Pricing is nothing but yesterday you see, right? In the Flipkart, there is a price of the 1900 for so and so smartwatch. How we can set up that? As a functional consultant, you can set up that price as for the business. As for the business. Okay. Global order promising. Global order promising means, for example, customer is booking today sales order. You are promising. You are promising means organization is promising within 2 days we are deliver your order. How they are promising? What mechanism is going on behind of that? Global order promise. This is the mechanism. Right. By this global order promising, organization is promising to the customer, so and so order will be delivered on your location, so and so date. Based on that promise mechanism, so Amazon or Flipkart is delivering for the material that is coming from the global order promising. Right. Different types of sales orders are there. Right. So we have a back-to-back drop ship only, bill only. Some order functionalities, hold functionalities are there. Some processing constraints. Right. Any rules are there. Conditional rules. How you need to write that conditional rules that will be coming here. The last one is costing. You can see the costing module. Last one. Right. So in the costing, we have two types of costing, cost accounting and receipt accounting. So how you need to configure cost accounts, nothing but cost management is nothing but to calculate the profit of organization, to calculate the average costings, to calculate the standard costing of the items. What is the reports? Right. So that will be coming into the costing level. Some accounting related theories are coming here, but it's not completely accountings. It's only for configurations. As for your configurations, the report is coming as a accountings. Okay, nothing needs to be more complicated on this. After that, some technical reports, technical discussions are there. Okay, approval groups, OTBI related, BI reports, data migrations, so conversions. Those things will be a technical topics. We can also discussing over that in this trial. So complete the business suit or the business requirement related configurations and as well as for the support related functionalities. Right. So if any task is coming from the configuration side or support side, so in this training, we can discuss each and everything the real time. Okay. That's what the content. Oracle Fusion logins. These logins, right? You already know. Yesterday, I'm already confirmed for these logins. This is the server, right? So this is the Oracle server. Your complete 1 year of the implementation project or your support project, right? Where you need to work your complete functionality, your complete roles and responsibilities. So what is your server? This is the server. This is the server. Here you need to work. See, procurement related, right? So the procurement related and order management related functions. Okay, supply chain execution, inventory related. Okay, and product management, right? Where is that? Product management. You can see product management is item creation. You feel that it's a very difficult task to like clicking on like this, and clicking on product information management. Is this a difficult task? Right. You are not writing any query, right? Let's create one small product. Yesterday, what is our, right? Uh, let's Flipkart. Yesterday, we created one product, right? What is that product? Smartphone, smartwatches. Let's see how to create it with a simple, within a minute, this product. So this is the product, right? Just save this product. Okay, click on save this image. Just to demonstrate how it is application, how your work is easy, right? What is the watch name? What is the watch here? The watch is, right? What is the company? Bolt. Go Bolt, right? Let's go. This is the one. Go Bolt. How to create this product? I'll show you how to create a simple product, right? So product management, right? So product management is nothing but where you can create items. So click on this product information management. So click on here, task list. Here you can see create item. Task list is nothing but where you can do the work. So I'm just selecting organization, right? Apollo. Hmm. So these are the configurations, right? How you need to get these organizations and item class related. Okay, here I'll be explaining on the training. So once your configurations are completed, simple to create item. Let's create item. The item is active. It's on production, right? What is the item name? Bolt. Go Bolt. Okay. So click on this. Go Bolt. So what is the image? Same image, right? Let's see how to assign the image. Click on here. Dashboard. Where is the watch? Yeah. Select. Okay. Click on OK. Now the item is came. Right? Specifications. So each watch is how much cost? 3,999. Okay. So okay. So click on here. Just Amazon. For example, Amazon. Okay. Bangalore organization is selling this product. You need to associate that inventory organization here. Okay, that inventory organization here. So click on here. Just want to show you. Now the item is created, right? Okay. Save and close. So item is successfully created. Let's see. Now, if you want to query the item, go to the manage items. Right. So what is the item name? So you need to select here. What is the item name? Go Bolt, right? This one. Watch. If you click on this item, now your item is done. Right. So I want to transfer this item from one sub-inventory to another sub-inventory. Sub-inventory nothing but, right. If you take a Hyderabad level, right? Amazon is there from the, one is from the high-tech city sub-inventory, right? One sub-inventory is there in the forum mall. How we can transfer that material? Now product management level, you create an item, right? Let's go to the supply chain inventory. Inventory level, what happened? You can transfer the material, right? By using this inventory. Okay. So end user is login with his inventory organization, Apollo Hyderabad, right? Apollo Hyderabad. This is just seeded, which is data which I created. Now let's create symbol. This is a miscellaneous transaction. How to increase the on-hand quantity. Okay. Now let's see the item, created item is coming here or not. Go Bolt. Now you can see Go Bolt item. Okay. Zero quantity, right? Now I want to increase the on-hand quantity from the stores level. How much quantity? 100. Right. In real time also same things. Right. Nothing is other than this, nothing. Okay. So I just want to show you only one activity. So different activities are there. Okay. I just want to show you a single activity, how in the application. Now click on submit. Now the transaction is completed. Now verify the on-hand quantity, manage item quantity. So go bold right. What is the on-hand quantity? 100. I can see 100 on-hand quantity is there. So as for this bolt, right, on-hand quantity. Now the Flipkart level on-hand quantity is there. Okay, on-hand quantity is there. Now let's see. So which sub-inventory level is there? It is stores level is there. Now Apollo Hyderabad level showroom is there in the Forum Mall or some other shopping mall level. This Hyderabad inventory people are asking, we need a 50 quantity for this watches, right? So showroom. So how we need to transfer? Let's make a sub inventory transfer. So click on here. What is the item? Cobalt. Okay. So which sub inventory level material is there? Stores level. So which sub inventory is required the material? Showroom. Showroom is there in the forum mall. Let's take a select the showroom. How much quantity? 50 quantity. Right? 50 quantity. Let's submit. Now verify the on-hand quantity. So what is the on-hand quantity here? Stores level 50 quantity, showroom level 50 quantity is there. So if you go to the medical shop, how they will tell about that? If you are asking some tablet, they just verify the system level. Yes, sir, this medical shop, the availability is not there. You just go to the high-tech city medical shop. There is a material is available. So they can track here. So this is what the purpose of business is doing their business activities. For these activities, as a functional consultant, you need to configure like this item. You need to configure the inventory organization. You need to configure the sub-inventories. You need to configure the stores. Same item, how you configure, simple, right? One setup. Same way, inventory, showrooms, stores, sub-inventories also only one setup. But business don't know that. Business don't know that. How to create these inventory organizations, sub-inventories. Right? Business don't know that. Your duty is to configure these requirements. Right? This is the application. This is the home page. This is the home page. All the business activities. Business is doing the activities from here. If they want to transfer the material, they'll click on here. Right? If they want to create a sales, they'll clicking on here order management, doing their sales. So this is what the application level, what is your duties and responsibility. So I'll be showing one more secret. Setup and maintenance. Your complete work, 70%, 80% is work on this setup and maintenance. Setup and maintenance, nothing but doing the setups as for the business requirement. This is the page where you can do your configuration. So now the business is asking. So my location is there in the high-tech city. High-tech city. How to create that location, high-tech city? Click on here. Manage locations, right? So click on manage locations. Okay. Let's click on here. Okay. Amazon. Amazon high-tech city. Right. This is the location name. So if in Google, if you are typing this Amazon, like SCM Technology, if you are typing, right, how you are getting. So which is the state? India. Right. What is the country? India. So this is high-tech city, right? So what is that city name? Hyderabad. Okay. So what is the pin code? Just giving some pin codes. What is the state? Telangana. Okay. Now click on submit. See, Amazon high-tech city location is created. So this location is associated to the inventory organization or sub-inventories, Right. Now, if you search with Amazon High Tech City, Amazon High Tech City address. Is there any difficulty over here? Very simple. If you need to follow the step by step, okay, it's very simple application, but too much of demand. Too much of demand. Why? Because the functional consultants are very less in the market. This is only the one word. And one more thing is most of the EBS projects, that means old application projects, are migrated to the Oracle Fusion application, cloud application. Right. So thousands of projects are migrated. So from the thousands of projects, at least 50% projects are migrated this year. Right. So we need around for 10,000 functional consultants throughout the world. But how many consultants in the market? Let's take it for Azure. Okay, 1,500 and 2,000 employees are there, 2,000 consultants in the market. Remaining all the consultants are working in their companies. But all the training candidates are getting a job? No. Don't expect such type of things. If you are not practicing, if you are not on the good at application, if you are not be in the navigations level, right, at least in the interview point, they are asking a 10 questions with a half an hour of time. If you are not answering 5 questions, how they can offer in the lakhs of CTC based on your skill sets? Only for half an hour interview, right? They're asking 10 questions. Throughout these 3 months of training, each module, if you are perfect with 20 questions, total 5 modules, 20 questions, 100 questions, 60 days. If you are good at this, 100%, within 3 months, you will get a job. But some of the consultants even not it for the 50 questions also. That is what our concern. 50 questions and the answers are very easy. There is no any coding, nothing. Answers are very easy, like we are talking like this, right? Same way. Okay, so that is what my request. Okay, if you are joining the course, that means you are getting a job immediately. No, 100% you need to follow this course content. Based on this course content, you need to do your practices, you need to do your configurations and make it for the testing and do it for the assignments and preparing for the interview questions. That is only for the success of your job. Okay, so it's not only for training. So we can provide what is the add-ons here, training accesses. So now I will be telling on this. Okay, training accesses. The first thing is training accesses. Okay, live recording sessions, lifelong access, no limited. Take another institutes, right? They are providing up to 1 year. After 1 year, you need to purchase. But I am providing you a lifelong and download access also. You can download and you can see anytime. If you are not attending for today's session, 7:30 to 8:30 due to some other reasons, then I will be providing for lifelong access for this live recording sessions to your drive folder. You can download and you can practice anytime. And server access. Server means this one, right? What is the server? This one, right? This access will be provided up to 1 year. Up to 1 year. Sorry, 1 year access. After 1 year, if you want, every 3 months, 1,000 rupees something is there. You can purchase anywhere. Even if you want, we will be provided for this only for 1,000 rupees. After 1 year, right? Server access. Okay, server access. Then what next? What is your expectations? Right? Interview support. Interview support. Right? 100% interview support will be provided to you. Sorry. Interview support will be provided. What are the interview questions? How you need to tell the answers? What level, what question is coming? How you need to answer that? Everything we will be providing you. Step by step interview questions. Interview support also is there. job support. Only for job support, not for job assistance. Job support means if you need a job, right? So how you can process, right? What is their expectations? Okay. So if you are joining any IT company, we will be providing you nominal support. Okay. Like um, project related discussions or anything is there. Okay. That's job related support, job related guidance we will be providing. If you need a job from our institute, there is a separate mechanism. So that we'll be discussing in the offline if anybody is required. First, what my request is, let's complete the training. If you are not perfect on the training, then only you can take a job support, a job assistancy program, not required right now. Right. Then after that, what's resume development? So I'll be providing you resume development support. Okay. After your 2 months of session is completed, okay, you can start your resume developments. Okay. So this is what our side, which is providing to you. Right. Along with that, implementation documentations, implementation real-time documents. So real-time documents also provided to you. Okay. So if you are joining any company, they are asking to prepare so and so document. You have already model document, right? I'm already shared you on the training, right? So you can take these implementation documents and do your practices. Okay. So this is a real-time related implementations where I worked in the previous companies, right? So I'll be providing same documents, but no names, nothing. Okay. So everything is on blur. Okay. It's a real-time project related documentations I will be provided. So this all services I will be provided here. Okay. No need to worry about that. Okay. Yeah, Divya.
What about projects, sir?
What are the
Projects.
modules you are asking, right?
No, projects.
Projects, yes. So this implementation real-time projects, documents level, there is a projects. Okay. The projects are there in these documentations. Okay. Our training is completely on the real-time explanation only, real-time projects only. Okay. Already who is implemented for the ERP application, right? This Oracle Fusion. So we are giving the training on the real-time projects only. We are taking only for the real-time projects, not randomly taking for any one project. Okay. This is what training accesses and services will be provided. Your queries also. You can connect anytime for your queries. But if any other meetings or any other engagements are there, the delay is happening. But I'll be giving the, if you have any query on the training level, I'll be giving the answer on that. Okay, don't worry about that. Anytime you can ask me the query, but on daytimes. Okay, on daytimes. I'll be giving the support on that. I am the owner, I am the trainer, I am the person, I'll be take care everything. Okay, I don't have any hierarchy. I don't have any administrative mechanism, right? So you need to contact first and then you can come to me. No, I don't have any such type of hierarchy. I am only the person, I'll be take care everything. Okay, so you already know my office is there in the high-tech city. Anytime you can contact. Okay, so this is what the training accesses and services. And after that, course registration. You already know, right? The course registration is very simple. No need to be any application or nothing is there. Okay, I'll be sending the Google registration form. Okay, so you already know the course fees is 20K. Let's 20K is you feel more than that. Let's compare to other institutes. Okay, they are charging for 30,000. 30,000 and not providing all these services. Live recording sessions, server is only for 6 months, right? Interview support, they are not take care. Job support, they are not take care. Resume development, that is not their responsibilities. Right? They are not providing all these services, but SCM Technology is providing all these services within the course fees, 20K. You already know the course fee is 20K. Okay. And I'll be sending the Google registration form if anybody is interested. Okay. So my phone calls are not be follow up by anybody. Okay. It's a completely your interest. Okay. We don't have any harassment calls or registration calls. Only up to demo. Okay. We will be sending the some messages. Other than this, we cannot make any marketing strategies. Okay. So 20K and the Google registration form will be sending to you in that registration form. So banking details and Google GPay number and everything is there. Okay. You can send the amount and you can attach that screenshot to the Google form. That's only the task. I'll be sending. Right. Along with that, the training content also I'll be sending to you if anybody is required. Okay. I'll be sending the course content also. And the registration process is very simple. And the batch timings, you already know. Batch timings are 7:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. 1 hour. Right. 1 hour. And only from Monday to Friday. No Saturday and Sunday. Okay. No Saturday and Sunday. The duration is, you already know the duration. Right. Duration is 3 months. So if anybody is committed within 2 months or 1 month or 1.5 months or 45 days, that cannot be possible. Why? Because taking 1 hour session is not enough to completing over within 45 days. Within 45 days means that will be something like a rapid. I'm not going to in that way. Okay. 3 months. Duration is 3 months. Timings is this. So if you are, what is the flexibility? The flexibility and training accesses, for example, you are joining for this 7:30 batch. You are not able to attending for this timings. Right. Next time or after 2 months or 2 weeks or 1 week. Right. Morning batch will coming into the picture. Then we can providing you for the morning batch also. You no need to pay extra anything. Right. That is what the flexibility of here. Because I am the administrator, I will take my own decisions as per the student's requirement. As for the student requirement. And one more is the last and final confirmation at the end of the session. Discount also there. It's not a final price. If you are paying at a time 799, right? The single payment 2000 is for your not hearing anything. Team, you are able to hear me?
Yes, yes.
Team, you are able to hear me?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So this is
Yes.
what yeah, I got it. This is the final. If you need a installment wise, 20K is the 10,000 is for this month and this month ending 10,000. Right. We don't have any discounts on that. Okay. So previous batch is also same. Right. Same thing I am following here also. If any institute is providing more than this, right. So I'm very happy to you to save your amount. Right. So that's what discount also, which is coming into the picture. Maybe this discount is only for 1 or 2 days from the Monday to Tuesday. Right. The batch is starts from the Monday. You already know. So from Monday. Monday means 16th. What is the date? Today is the 14th, right? 16th. Right. So 16th, you will get new Zoom link who are registered, new Zoom link, and you will get for the drive access and you will get it for the live recorded sessions drive access, and server you will get it, and WhatsApp group access where we can communicate your complete training related, right? Communication is on the WhatsApp group, so that access will be provided to you. And 7:30 to 8:30, so before 1 hour you will get the Zoom link. This will be getting only after your registration is completed. Right, from Monday onwards, the real-time sessions are going to start. If anybody interested, please ping me on WhatsApp registration form, right? The Google registration form, I will be sending on that. So you know my number 720-7245-101. So this is the contact number. I'm only take care about this, right? So 720-7245-101. Just send me your confirmation. I'll be sending the Google form. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Girish sir, one question.
yeah, Prof.
Can I do morning batch? What are the available
The
timings in morning?
morning batch is already started, right? So
Oh, is it?
yeah, it's 8:30 to 9:30. The batch is already started, and
When it is
7:30.
started?
So 7:30 batch also it is started up to procurement is completed. Maybe next 10 or 15 days, the new batch will be coming into the picture.
Yeah,
7:30.
I'm coming back to India, right? So I'm preferring morning because evening I have a
Sure,
job.
sure, sure. If you are okay with that, this batch I will
Yeah.
be added, or else after 10 to 15 days by this month ending, the morning
Mm-hmm.
7:30 to 8:30 batch will be start. I'll
Yeah,
be
I'll be
sending the
joining
schedule.
morning.
Okay.
I'll be joining morning batch.
Sure. I'll be sending the
I'm
schedule.
not joining this batch because
Okay. No
evening I
problem.
have a job, right? So
No problem. You already committed and you already paid, right? No problem.
yes, yes, yes.
I'll
Yeah.
be sending the schedule to morning batch also.
Yes,
Okay.
please. I will join then that
Yeah,
batch.
sure, bro. Sure, sure.
I will start from the demo and I will because I'm in a
Yeah,
transition right now.
you already know
So
the demos, not be required to
yeah, yeah,
attending
yeah.
for the demos.
Correct, correct,
Directly you
correct.
can join it. Okay.
Correct, sure. I'll do that, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank
Thank
you.
you for your flexibility. I really appreciate it, Diri.
Okay. No problem.
Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you, man.
Anybody have any questions? I'm just stopping the recording.